Welcome back to Jerry! Hopefully I'll actually be able to think of something important to say. Dulag 3A Strasshof, Austria.
Okay, Martin, we're about ready to ram the gate.
And no, that isn't Strashof. Because in German, and therefore in German-speaking countries such as Austria... Oh, hold on. What, he's telling me important things.
Once the gate is down, get in there and find the major. Then rendezvous back at the truck.
Hold on. Okay, so you want me to do all the work. This literally what you're saying is go do everything. This is worse than frickin' Ramirez from Modern Warfare 2. Got him! Oh wait, how did they know? How did they know? How did they know? That's not cool. How the fuck did they know? Where am I going? Oh, they're breaking down the gate. Okay. Thank God. What do we got here? Anyway, in German, or Deutsch rather, you can't, I gotta keep the Springfield just because of the scope. The SH noise from English, shush, is SCH. So, how we would normally say school, they would, well, it actually is, der Schule. That guy's an officer, that's why he has a fancy hat. I hope he has a Luger, because I want it. I want my Mickey Mouse gun. No. Just as an MP40. Okay, wait, hold on. Where am I going? What am I doing? I should have been paying attention. I'm getting worse than the Game Grumps right now. Where am I going? Oh! I'm in full-on panic mode. That's not good. That's not a good sign. There are probably an infinite number of enemies. But there are a bunch of secrets, though. Maybe there aren't any secrets. This is Call of Duty, after all. When are there ever secrets? Actually, what am I talking about? Call of Duty is one of the biggest secret-filled game series of all time. Oh, that's a good guy. God damn it, I need to stop shooting people. They're all my friends. Pay attention to your mini-map, Josh. See, this is exactly what I mean. Look at the difference between these uniforms. That's it. That's all I got between friend and foe. It is nice of them to set up these buildings so that I'm pretty much going in a straight line. Kind of like Aaron from Game Grumps, I'm a huge proponent of not being taken on a tour during games, and rather allowing you to explore. I may say where am I going a lot, but it's less of a I'm upset that I don't know where to go, and more of a I'm exploring and having fun, but I also don't know where to go. Because I do enjoy just aimlessly wandering around, as long as it's not like hours and hours and hours of doing so. As long as there isn't a consequence to it. Like, as long as wandering around doesn't hinder the experience, as long as I'm able to do things while I'm wandering around, or if the world's interesting enough to wander around. What is this? Is this a community bath? Is this where the prisoners are supposed to bathe? Do they not have blockhouses for that? What's the difference between a Stalag and a Dulag? Someone tell me. Whoa! That was a cool door kicking noise. That's some sort of stock sound effect. Don't you dare! Fire at will. Gentlemen, start your engines. Okay, I'm just making noises at this point. So, let's talk about pasta. Whoa, let's talk about pasta. Let's talk about breadsticks and soup. Let's talk about me and you. I'm not gonna do that again. I'm not gonna do that to you guys. I spend a whole nother episode singing about pasta. I might sing about something else though. Let's sing about Nazis. Let's sing about no, I don't know any songs about Nazis. But they do want to set the world on fire. Even though they didn't start the fire, because it was always burning since the world had been turning. See, the bad thing about... I'm gonna get picky. I'm gonna get picky about level design right now. Because ordinarily, I would be happy beyond all reason about everything that's going on in this game. But, I do have a qualm. My qualm is that the compass serves no purpose in this level. Because of the maze-like nature of this game, it serves no purpose because you never know whether you're getting any closer to it. Hey, it's Major Ingram! Is he in Call of Duty 3? I know Sergeant Keith was one of the main British dudes in Call of Duty 3. Was Ingram one of them as well? I can't remember. We'll get to that eventually. I plan on playing all of the Call of Duties on this channel. Anyway, back to game design. See, if you're going to have something like a mini-map, it needs to... I mean, I guess that's kind of the point of this level, is that normally you can rely on it to take you where you need to go, but you can't in this one, because the paths are never straightforward, and it's a maze. And that's how you're supposed to feel, because it's a prison, and it's supposed to feel helpless and hopeless. But I don't know. I don't know. Something about it doesn't sit right with me. I'm always a fan of mini-maps that are actually mini-maps, but I get the idea is that it's a compass because World War II. You got compasses. You don't get little pocket maps that you can take out, even though theoretically all of these soldiers should have pocket maps on them somewhere. Or at least working knowledge of the area, because it's not like we just send people into these things with no knowledge of what they're doing or where they're going. That just, like... I don't know how that illusion got started in popular media, but we don't send people in blind very often. I mean, it is true that Intel is wrong. A lot. That's something that we should all know by heart by now. But, you know, I mean, people go in with... You spend days, weeks even, planning for operations like this. They were probably planning this rescue since the moment that they got captured, which would have been like a month before this level. Something like that, probably. Sometimes things like this can get cooked up in just a couple hours, because just the necessity of time. But it's really unlikely. I need to move. Holy shit, I just looked at the timer. Damn. I need to get my balls in gear and get a rolling. Keep on rolling. Rolling like a river. If I need to, I'm going to take an MP40 from one of these guys. Looks like they've all got cars, which is not good for me. I need somebody with an automatic something. Has that guy got an MP45? MP44, rather. Please tell me he's got an... Jesus! Give me something. Give me something good. Where's his gun? What the fuck? Fucking cleanup gremlins. Where the... Oh. I'm not gonna rage. I'm not gonna rage. I'm not gonna rage. I'm not even gonna read that. Okay, we're back to this part where I was out of ammo. Guess what? I'm still out of ammo. Die! Okay, I'm gonna be a bit more careful this time. I'm gonna clear them out before I run in and try to pick up a weapon. Even though I know that's not gonna do any good, because I'm sure it's an enemy nest situation. They're just gonna keep coming until I move forward. God, that guy popping out around the corner. Some of the fire's coming from the air. That's what I'm not getting right now. That's what's throwing me off. That's what's making me upset, is that some of the fire's coming from above me, rather than on the same plane that I'm at. And as far as I know, there aren't any guys in towers. I don't see any guy up there. There might be, though. I might be wrong about that. Hey, Ingram. Okay, does he have a thing? Yes. Give it to me! Oh my god, game. Thank you. Holy shit. I need more ammo. This is not good. Fuck you, officer. That was the guy that got me. Fuck him. I'm not even gonna get his ammo. I'm just gonna leave. Are we good? Are we fleeing? Let's flee.
To you and your boys. Well done. Well done.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once. William Shakespeare, in his Oscar-nominated play, Julius Caesar. And you might be thinking to yourself, Josh, they didn't have... Oh, are we playing as the British now? On the little flying unicorns? Are we playing with the British now? I hope so. That's exciting. I think we do. I think this is where I switch over to playing as the British. It's exciting. As I was saying, you might be thinking to yourself, Josh, the Academy didn't exist back then. How did they have Academy Awards? And also, William Shakespeare didn't make films. He made plays. Well, you're wrong.
Gentlemen, thus far you've
I'm gonna
been
listen to this
training
breathing.
hard at Exeter for a special purpose. This special purpose, obviously, has something to do with the capturing of bridges. What I'm about to explain is top secret material.
Oh, is it Nijmegen Bridge? Am I fighting?
Folks mention the word bridge outside of this room, and I hear of it, and I will. It'll be RTU'd on the spot. The invasion of Europe will take place across 5 main beaches along the Normandy coast of France.
Oh, we're rewinding time here.
Elements of the
Go back
British
to
Second
D-Day.
Army will strike at Gold and Sword beaches, along with the 3rd Canadian Infantry Division at Juno. To the west, the Yanks will take Utah and Omaha Beach.
We've all
The
seen this
entire
guy
eastern
before.
flank of the invasion will be exposed to a
Which
German
reminds
counterattack
me,
from the Calais region.
if you haven't done it yet, please go on DeviantArt and submit a picture of a Dalmatian in an airborne uniform, because I want this to happen. I want the airborne puppies to be a thing.
Flank at all costs by capturing and holding key bridges along the axis of approach.
I hope I'm
D
taking that,
Company's
Megan.
objective is this bridge over the Caen Canal.
No,
Under cover of darkness, the gliders will put us down in the field next to the bridge.
I'm making it Holland. What am I thinking?
From there,
Isn't
we
it?
rush the spots and prevent the
Oh
Germans from
boy.
loading
That's
At least
during
one friend
later
provides
conflicts,
base of fire
Josh.
with a blanket from both
Dumb
sides.
face.
Once we've captured the bridge, we hold
Ugh.
it until relief.
Why would it be in
which could take
France?
several hours. During that time, we may find ourselves using the Germans' own weapons against them. So I suggest you familiarize yourselves with the captured ones we have on base. Good luck. Godspeed. Dismissed.
Different can they possibly be? You would think that having even a... Oh man. This is much more elaborate than my journal entries. Intention. Number 1. Objective. Your task is to seize intact the bridge over the canal at Benouville 098748 and to hold it until relieved by 7 Parabon. Most likely several hours. Information on the enemy. Okay? Static defenses and area of operations. The garrison of the bridge at Benouville 098748 consists of about 50 men, armed with at least 4 to 6 light machine guns, or MG-42s, and possibly assorted anti-tank weapons. State of alertness. The large-scale preparations necessary for the invasion of the continent, the suitability of moon and tide, will combine to produce a high state of alertness in the German defense, particularly in vicinity of bridges. Charges will have been laid in the demolition chambers. Method 3. Outline. Insertion via Horsa glider. The capture of the bridge will be something. Press A to start the mission. Counterattack on the bridge until you are relieved. My fellow Americans, I want you to start the mission. And that was my impression of Obama. I'm actually gonna drop. Oh man! That was the thing that upset me about the American campaign. I just burped right into the microphone. I'm so sorry. Please, Sam, cut that out. Of course, having cut that out, it won't make sense that I said that. So keep it in and keep me rambling in here too as well.
Oh, for God's sake, Jack. It's the biggest forest in Normandy.
I can't see a damn thing. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's not there. Well, perhaps they moved it. By my calculations, we're on course. We want to bank north.
Who's speaking?
5, 4, 3, 2,
I have...
1, and
Is it the pilots? I can't tell. No one's mouth's moving. I can't tell if that's a sign of poor animation. Oh, goodness. They literally... You gotta give it to them. Back in the day, they knew how to save a programming budget. I just realized what this is. This is literally the tube of the plane, no wings or anything, in a skybox. Until right now, when they're going through meshes of trees, there's no level geometry here right now. It's literally friggin' 2D sprites of tree mesh. Just cloned one. I saw that one floating! I saw that one floating! Wow. That's pretty impressive. If you ever played Half-Life 2, they did a similar thing during the train scene. Half-Life 2 Episode 1, I should be specific. When you're escaping from the Citadel on the train, you know what part I'm talking about. I got a Bren! When you're escaping from the Citadel on the train, that whole scene where Alex is freaking out about the Stalker, I think it's called, little naked man with robot eyes. They the train actually doesn't exist anywhere. It's literally just a train with a light passing over it over and over and over and over again, and that's it. Anyway, back to what we've been doing. Let's make Obama proud. I think all I've got to do is kill everybody. I think that's it. I think that's all I do. I think this is an all-out assault. I don't think there's anything special. I think I have to be stealthy. As far as I remember, maybe I wasn't paying attention well enough. Oh, I don't know why I love this gun so much. It doesn't perform nearly as well as it should in this game. In Call of Duty 3, it's fucking amazing. As it should be. But in this one, it's just kind of alright. If I remember correctly, it has a round comparable to a bar, a BAR. I shouldn't call it a bar. A soldier will fight long and hard for a bit of colored ribbon. Napoleon bone all of his parts. Anyway, let's go back and kill all these guys. We're gonna kill them all. Do I not have a long-range weapon? Yes, I do. Lee Enfield. That's what I'm talking about. If you guys haven't been able to tell from all of the things that I've said so far on this channel, I actually haven't really talked about it too much. You'll hear me ramble on about Doctor Who a lot, I'm sure. English authors that I enjoy. I'll admit it, I'm a bit of an Anglophile. I love British culture. I've always been a fan of British culture. I guess I'm whatever the English-loving equivalent of a weeb is. I love that they specify that it's a Bren LMG. Is there a Bren SMG version? Did they make a more portable? Please tell me in the comments. Why am I gonna dying? I swear I'm hitting my mark. Maybe I'm not. I am swaying a lot. God fucking damn it! Oh, at least they're not magical. Like the enemies in Call of Duty 3, they just like fucking auto-target you from millions of miles away. They actually take the time to target at you. I know I hit him that time. That time I went a little low, but it counted me as hitting him anyway. The only downside of the infield is, you reload it in like 5 packs. They might be strip clips, I'm not sure. I actually don't know the loading mechanism of it. But you can't just reload it at will. It's like the M1 Garand in that respect in these games. You have to wait until you have to add in at least 5 rounds before you can actually reload it. And you can only add in 5 rounds at a time. As far as I know, though, you automatically do both. I haven't been paying attention when you have to reload both. See, there we go. You can reload a 5-pack. Probably as good a place as any to actually stop for the next episode. I know I'm a bit rusty. I'm sure I'll get back into the swing of things. We'll think of something fun to talk about, hopefully, during the next episode. And we'll get back and we'll take this bridge! We'll take this bridge! In the name of Queen Elizabeth II. Second of her name. Yes.
Like what you see? Well, why not throw out a like? Want to see more? Click that subscribe button to stay up to date. Got something to say? Well, there's a place for that too. Hate everything about us? Of course you do! It's the internet!